In this video, I'll be guiding you guys how to use ChatGPT to learn Japanese. So, languages in general are all about vocabulary, okay? Translating from the language you speak to the language you're trying to learn. And obviously grammar, right? How to form sentences, how to not make mistakes while forming them, right? All of this kind of stuff. So, obviously, but to begin with, you will mainly need to work on your vocabulary at first, okay? Vocabulary building. So ask for Japanese translations of words or phrases you want to learn. You can start with common words and then expand your vocabulary. So you can start with asking, how do I say goodbye in Japanese, right? And let's see what it says. In Japanese, there are a few ways to say goodbye depending on the context. So it does give you several different ways and make sure you understand them properly, in which situations, the context. So in that regard, ChatGPT is really helpful, right? It does not forget to mention a single detail out of it. So there's, in what it has said to me, that there are 5 ways to say goodbye in Japanese. So the first one is sayonara, right? It's a formal or more definitive goodbye, often used when you don't expect to see the person for a long time, okay? And the next way would be ja ne, and this is a more casual way, it seems. Then mata ne, this is to say see you later. And otsu karesama desu. Well, basically, there's a couple of them. And obviously, for whatever reason, if you cannot pronounce them, you can ask ChatGPT in that regard as well. So for me, it seems the fourth and the fifth one are more hard to pronounce. So I'll go ahead and ask ChatGPT how to pronounce the fourth one first. How would you pronounce the fourth word? Okay. And what's good about ChatGPT is it will help you pronounce it using the letters in your language. So first of all, it has mentioned the words in Japanese like this. And so here's a breakdown. So the sound of O would be like oh, right? And sukare would be like su, with su like ts in cats. So ts, right? And sama sounds like sa-ma, with sa like the sign salsa, with like a little bit of the tack at the end. And desu sounds like des, where the U is barely pronounced. So basically, you can even ask ChatGPT to pronounce, helping you in pronunciations like this, okay? And not only that, after this, several languages would require you to learn to write as well, right? So you can even ask ChatGPT to help you in writing. So first of all, you could go ahead and ask, could you give me a layout of Japanese writing? And let's see what it says. So it says that the Japanese writing consists of 3 scripts. Okay, so Japanese writing have 3 types of writing ways. One is hiragana, katakana, and kanji. So obviously, depending on why are you learning Japanese, you can obviously learn the singular type of writing you need to, or obviously you can go ahead and learn all the 3 types, but I think that'll take quite a bit of time, but obviously with dedication you could do it. So you can also start specifically asking what is what. So first of all, you could go ahead and ask what are the basic alphabets, right? And you can go ahead and start practicing them by writing them and memorizing what they mean in your language, right? So this letter specifically means and this means ka and sa and ta na. Basically, you can go ahead and practice all of these singularly by writing them down, continuously practicing until you're able to memorize them. So slowly but surely, you will be able to learn Japanese using ChatGPT. Then once you're done with all these 3 kinds of practice, grammar, vocabulary, and writing, you can have ChatGPT give you some translation practice. You can have it give you some words in Japanese or English, and you translating them in the other language, right? You can even have some conversational practice after you're goodly practice some grammar, right? You can replicate some real life situations and have ChatGPT play one of the parts and you play the other part and converse with each other to have more practice, okay? And like this, sooner or later, you'll be able to learn Japanese using ChatGPT. So I hope this video helps you guys out, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace out.